Business Live. For my friends in Ukraine.
Yeah, I know. I know. A third of my company is in Ukraine,
Oh,
and we still go over there.
good.
In fact, my boss, CEO, is going there in 2 weeks. They fly into either Krakow or Budapest, and then they drive across the border, and then they spend a week in Ukraine.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're like one of the top 30 employers there, U.S.-based companies that employ Ukrainians.
Good.
It's a big tech country.
Yeah.
And so we've raised something like $20 million for the war effort for them.
Good.
And
Good. I started attending an AA meeting on Zoom in Kyiv.
really?
I started right after the Russians invaded, and I've been going every Wednesday since.
And they speak English during the meetings?
And they also have people that do like on-the-fly transcripts because Europeans are not silly Americans only speaking one language.
Exactly.
You'll have better success if you just stay still.
Yeah.
If you try and offer it to them,
Okay. Let them come to me.
yeah. And sometimes if you just are looking somewhere else, they'll think they can sneak up on you.
Hi, Moose. Yeah, Moose.
And we have Costas, Blackchins, and Broadtails here tonight.
The breeze.
I know it's
Yeah.
wild.
They generate lift on both sides of their stroke. And they aren't flapping up and down like a wing. What they're doing is a figure eight sculling motion.
Oh, hello.
And sometimes I think they're saying hello, but they're really hunting bugs, and you hear the beak snap.
Ken, what are you doing? You want a chair?
No, I'm taking pictures.
Oh, 3 on that one.
Yeah.
Very zen.
Yes.
Their wing beat, heartbeat, and respirations are all synchronized at 80 beats a second. Yeah, their blood circulates so fast that it works like an internal gyroscope, and that's how they stay stable in the air, hovering and things like that. They're starting to come in now. It's going to get woolly.
Now.
at the far feeder, the one that's larger than the others, right in front, over here.
Oh, this one here?
Yeah, the one
Oh,
at
yeah.
that feeder there, that's a Rufus female. She's halfway on her migration. She left Oaxaca a few weeks ago, and she won't quit until she gets to the Yukon.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 8,000 miles.
And they don't ever travel together, so they don't even see
No,
any other
no,
hummingbirds.
they migrate solo. And they're born knowing when to leave and where to go.
Look at him drinking out of the fountain, can't even see.
Oh, yeah.
Here's just in the fountain. Okay.
In the morning, the bird baths are really fun for washing.
They get in the water?
Oh yeah, yeah. They'll dive in and submerge totally in the big basin, and then fly up and hit a swing to fluff out and cool down.
Really? Wow.
Clean birds fly faster, and in the air, speed is light.
It's funny because on YouTube there's people who try to do this for months. You know, they practice for months, they sit there stationary for months, they don't move, and then they finally get them. Here, you just 3 seconds and go.
Yeah. Well, I've been doing this 8 years.
Yeah.
How long?
8?
Yeah. Yeah. I started. I was doing chemo, and it was harsh. And a friend put one hummingbird feeder up there and thought all I was physically capable of doing was to bundle up and sit and watch the hummingbirds. And as I got healthier, I started putting them up, and I started studying about them and realized that Palm Springs is famous for hummingbirds. The Calhia, their origin story is that they followed black-chinned hummingbirds to find Palm Springs and live here.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. And it's very, very plausible, because if you're out hiking in the wild and you see a hummingbird, you can be certain you're within safe drinking water.
Right. That makes sense.
And they just followed them and found all these canyons here, and they had the desert out in front of them to protect. It wasn't until the 1840s that white people made contact with them.
That was the end of that.
Well, why they are one of the better off tribes.
Yeah. I purposely didn't put this on Facebook so you didn't see it. So that eventually we could take you here. It's been so windy
impossible
the
to
past.
describe to people.
Yeah. But it's been so windy the past, 2 months. Every time you plan on coming, it's like, do they come when it's like 30 mile an hour wind?
Oh yeah,
You have to eat.
yeah, yeah. And they do the same precision flying and gusting, shifting winds. I've been out here during the Santa Anas. Just
Really? They still come?
oh yeah.
Well, they have to.
Well, they have to eat.
Yeah.
they have to consume 125% of their body weight every day.
Getting a lot. Kenny, you want to sit down and do it?
Oh, no, I'm good. Take a picture.
I have a friend who's a wildlife photographer, and he likes to come here because he can get so close.
Yeah.
Well, he does things like he uses his long lenses to get like silhouette headshots and stuff. It's amazing. So last time he was here, he got a picture of a hummingbird sitting on the end of one of the palm fronds, surrounded by the full moon.
Oh, nice.
It was spectacular.
I think I'm running out. Can you tell? Wish I could dive in and piece it together. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Rick's got to get him his dogs. Okay, and then we're off to Europe for 2 weeks.
Right.
Next, not this Saturday, but following Saturday.
Okay. Maybe we can just get it before we go.
Or just after we get back. One of the
Where in Europe are you going?
So Kenny's
Take care.
most of Kenny's extended family lives in Germany.
Oh,
So we go to Germany every 2 years,
yeah.
and then while we're in Germany, we go to another country. So we're doing Vienna this year.
Oh, yeah.
And so every 2 years we go to a different country, and then we go see the family.
Yeah.
And it's a big family. It's 3 generations,
Okay.
30, 40 people.
Wonderful. I love you. Although lately my favorite European city has been Prague.
Oh, Prague, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't beat that.
They pick up after their dogs.
Oh, in fact, we got
Imagine
poop doggy bags in Prague. Remember? they were like, weren't they like boxes or something? Something and I brought it back and I gave him as gifts. We went to like a dog park and the doggy bags are really unusual.
Yeah.
I don't remember what was unusual about
We
it.
probably have one in my little.
What was unusual about
There's one
it?
down there.
I can't remember. That's funny. Yeah, you can't beat Prague.
And Skopje. Love the Mauritian influence in Skopje.
That's kind of on our list too. You have such a big list.
Here's a big list. We're spending a day in Bratislava too.
Oh,
Well, since you're there, you might as well. see
Yeah.
what you can
Because
see.
it's only like an hour and a half drive
I know.
from
Yeah.
Vienna, so it's like might as well do it and see another country.
My favorite European tours were when we would cross the Atlantic and quit using airplanes and do trains.
Yeah.
You know?
We've taken a couple trains and it's just another experience, you know.
Well, When,
And they're clean, they're on time, and
when you take a train to Munich, you get off in the middle of town.
yeah,
You're not an hour and a half away at the mercy of cab
you
drivers.
don't have to take a shuttle or
Yeah.
anything like that. It's like you're there.
Uh-huh. We went to Berlin right after the wall went down.
Oh,
Oh, man. It was, I mean, it was like two separate worlds when
Yeah.
we crossed east to west because.
Most of his family lived in
In
East
the,
Germany.
in the-
Okay. Well,
So,
they
we
hadn't
know.
even picked up the rubber,
Yeah.
yeah.
you know.
I mean, when we went there as kids in '82, you could still see people like waiting in line for bread and things like that, and everything was, the darker colors and nothing, bright or anything like that. And now it's just totally changed. So,
I saw a charming thing. It might have been Netflix, but it's one of the things where they do the European series.
mhm.
And it was about this little old lady in Dresden, and she was senile, and her family was letting her think that the communists were still running things because she just couldn't cope with the idea.
Yeah,
It was charming. Maybe my favorite hotel in the world is the Avalon.
Where's that?
Berlin?
Oh, in Berlin.
Yeah. It's just one of those. It's like old money Europe, you know.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
keep that again.
Oh, you do it.
No, you keep it. I'm gonna take a.
Yeah.
Maybe like when you come down.
Don't come back.
Yeah, the last places they go are the hand feeders because it's a more concentrated nectar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the hand feeders have a 50% solution.
I think, are they starting to go away now? 'Cause
Yeah.
It's thinned out.
Yeah, it's getting dark.
And so where do they go? Do they go to that tree over there?
They go to the olive trees, they go to the oak trees, they go to the pyracantha hedges. They go anywhere with cover where they can hide.
Huh.
Because they go into suspended animation thing.
Yeah. What's that called?
Torpor.
Torpor.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I can never remember what it is. But yeah, it's called that.
Yeah.
Who would get them?
Owls,
Oh, really?
blue jays, mockingbirds.
But aren't they also like, they don't want to fly at night? Well, the owls want to fly at night. But the blue jays wouldn't fly at night, would they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Huh.
And roadrunners.
No.
They like the oak trees across the street because there's a nesting pair of Cooper's hawks there.
A what?
Cooper's hawks.
And so that
What are
so
those?
other birds won't come there because of the hawks.
Right, and the hawks don't hunt hummingbirds, but they hunt the birds that do hunt hummingbirds.
Little protector.
Have you seen the hawks?
Oh yeah, yeah, they'll come and they'll sit right there because they're waiting for like a mockingbird or a jay to think they're going to make a move on the hummingbirds.
Wow.
Got to get the last of it.
It looks like he was gonna sit, but he didn't. because he kept touching me.
He was thinking about it.
Yeah, he was. Okay, Steve, we will see you soon.
Okay.
We still have to bring our other neighbors over.
Okay. Anytime.
All right, cool. Thanks so
We
much.
purposely don't tell people, and then we surprise them when we get here.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of useless to try and describe it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you have to send a video or something.
And even the video doesn't,
Oh,
you know.
the experience of it.
Yeah.
Like when they fly right by you, you get the Doppler effect.
Yeah, I love it. It's so awesome.
Well, and I wear hearing aids, so it's really pronounced.
Yeah.